that's the amazing part of that app. And it's blown me away every time I've used it. I've gotten incredible results from it. So.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. But I like in a nightclub act, and I think that's how John uses it too. And he and I talked about that before it came out there. The idea of before you bring out anybody here, it's almost like doing warm up for yourself, because you're doing ventriloquism, but you're not doing it like this.
Mm-hmm.
People aren't used to that. If you do this and then go to that, it's not as cool. I don't think it's doing it up front.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I think it's because it's more like stand up almost, because you're just standing there.
Yeah.
With the remote. And I don't know, since I wear a jacket that's like a size 54, you don't ever see the remote because my sleeve goes right over my whole hands. You don't even know I've got one in my hand. So I like it though, and you started using some kind of monitor or something with it. I guess it's not that big.
Yeah, I've got I think a 36-inch screen or something like that I put up. So
that's pretty big.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Are you putting up a screen and that projects onto the screen?
No. It's a TV. It's if I could figure out a way to do a video projection that I could carry with me, then it might be one thing. When I was doing a cruise ship, I almost thought about plugging into their system and using it. They already had the projection system there, but most of the time when I'm taking it with me, it's a driving situation, or I'll tell them, okay, I need a monitor that's hooked up sideways, and I explain what I need, and they've had it. But I haven't used it on too many flying gigs yet. So
I tried to plug it into a projection system, and the projection systems seem to make it lighter. It's like the colors and everything are lighter.
Yeah.
They're not as strong as when you use it on a television. So I would really like to, I don't know if they make one, or if you did back projection and the projector was closer.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I'm not sure about that. But the difference between, I've done walk around with it, where you keep it on your hand and then walk around and like take pictures of people and walk, set it up and then walk back and do that. And it's not bad, but it takes you a while to set up. You can't do that many people because it takes you a while to set it up.
Yeah.
To make it right. If you can do it fairly quick, but I don't. They think it should be take a shot and it works, but and he kind of, in the newer ones, the new upgraded apps, you can kind of do that, but
it's a lot quicker than it was.
Yeah, but sometimes some people I like to have like really huge eyes. I don't like all the eyes the same size. There's sometimes where I've seen guys that squint like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know how guys are like Magoo? They're like, oh, I like that all the time. So you take their eyes and you make these little slit eyes. They just like, they move and you can barely see them. And that's funny. And then it came up with an eye that's like a 3D eye that doesn't really move back and forth, but it sort of goes like this.
Yeah.
Those are funny sometimes too. But you have to figure out where you're going to use them and what size you want them to be. And I don't know. It's still like a learning thing with it, because you seem like you're growing with it all the time, because your mind just goes berserk as to what you can do with it, and because you can do so much. It's hard to box it and work on just that and then be done with that and then go on to another thing altogether. You're still thinking of all these different things.
Yeah.